Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Hope everyone is well. Happy 4th of August. And yeah, we're having some connectivity issues with Kia. But for the time being, let me not waste any more time and invite our guest. This week is World Breastfeeding Week. So we have a breastfeeding mother that we have invited. Let me just add her. Hi, Zandi. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Lavi. Who's wrong?
So,
So you out on the streets. What are you doing in the streets? O rekisa le atjha model.
yes,
Bona, we are hustling.
I'm
We are
busy, very busy,
hustling. Let
very,
me
very
add
busy.
Kia. Let me add Kia onto the stream. Ha!
Hello, ladies.
The three stooges are
Hi.
like.
Hello. Hi, Z.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah,
What
so
route
now,
yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
Okay.
you.
So network is better Nyana, on your side.
Yeah, it comes and goes, but now it's better. I'm
Or it
sitting
comes
at
and
another
goes.
position.
Oh, okay. So I was telling everyone that this week is World Breastfeeding Week.
Oh,
So
yes. Yes.
that light of Breastfeeding Week, we have ourselves a breastfeeding mother.
Hello, mommy.
hi.
Batong, where
Breastfeeding
is
mother, hustling mother, yonke, everything.
yes.
All in one.
Where is our son?
Yeah.
Huh?
Where is our
He's
son?
at home with his dad.
Oh, sure, okay. Okay. What I was expecting to see him.
Hi. No.
Mr.
He's
15
with his
minutes.
dad.
Tell her, give Mr. 15 minutes old.
Eh?
Give me
Today knows. When I'm here, he knows that.
It doesn't bother.
Yeah,
Papa is on duty.
yeah.
Now being back at home, I have to lock myself in my room because hey, I know for phone.
That's a birthday girl.
Hey,
Hey.
but the girl o busy with king on rare and o batla phone ha because I know batla sheba YouTube. Ke gore ke le o ba
Yo.
pele.
Oh my God. And how old is she turning out? Oh,
She's
3.
turning 3 today.
Wow. Wow. Tantrums.
Highly 3 le 4. Or is it
Somebody tantrums. Woo!
well, those
Tell me about it.
oh, fearsome for 3 ages. So Zandi, please
Yes.
tell us about your journey as your breastfeeding journey. How has it been?
Oh, where do I start?
Start
It's
anywhere.
great.
Anywhere.
It has been great.
Hey.
Since then, I never breastfed for this long in my entire life. It has been
And how
great.
long are you breastfeeding now? How long are you breastfeeding now?
14 months.
14
Wow.
months.
Wow.
14. And my previous and my other 3 children only less than 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I have to keep on checking for the my phone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the skabana ke sheba nje, ke sheba batho ba ba fitang.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's been 14 months
Yo.
breastfeeding.
Hi,
And
Recibe. Hi.
I've been hearing mothers saying breastfeeding is nice and what. Yeah, it is nice. For the fact that no doctor's visits, no doctor's. I only take my child to the clinic only for
Hey.
immunization. The
Wow.
only time I took him when he was sick is when he was teething and he had like a high fever, very, very high fever. So I couldn't control it. So I had to take him to the clinic. That's the only time ever since he was born.
Wow.
Wow. But now,
Um,
tell us your other 3 kids. Were you frequently going to the doctor or the clinic?
yes, especially my firstborn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
How?
one. Yo, that's one. Ufedisa tšhelete ya mamaka, wait. Yo,
So what's the difference?
that's one, yeah.
So Zandi, what did you do different that with your 4th child that he's not going to the doctor like
Okay.
your
First of all, I guess also a part ya gore not working full time. I'm at home running my businesses. So I think that also contributed. And then from the beginning, I told myself that, you know what, this one, I'm going to breastfeed him for as long as I can.
Oh,
Yeah, and another thing that helped me again, I'm using our pie cup. I've been using it since I was pregnant. Yes.
So this baby,
Yeah, where is it?
this baby.
Yeah. Yes.
So,
Yes. Yona. My boy, yeah.
All the time. All the time.
Even now, I can feel my breasts are full now.
15 minutes.
Uta spray.
Yeah, they are full now. So by the time I get home, you'll be waiting. Yes. So
He'll be waiting for the natural antibiotic.
yeah.
Yes.
So yes, the pie cup did really help me. It's helping me a lot. Lactation, the milk volume itself. You know, maybe the monati over it.
Hey,
No,
but
no, it is.
Maybe
all the minerals.
the minerals in the pie cup water.
Exactly.
It makes the milk become like, because like it comes back like cut after 15 minutes after 15 minutes
Wait until I saw it myself, like live. I saw it
you
myself.
saw it like yes.
Cannot be. Every 15 minutes. Now I would go mad. Me, I would go mad.
Yeah, so yes, yeah, it's been a very beautiful journey. Motherhood is great. Motherhood is beautiful, especially like when you.
Oh, where did you go now? Network. Network is a pandemic, you know?
Yes. It's a real beautiful story. If it's like for the breastfeeding is so good. I mean, without the health benefits of breastfeeding, it's such a beautiful moment. Yeah, mother and child. It's such an intimate and a beautiful moment, which
It's the
I
mood.
believe, yeah, which
Ooh, yeah. Luana, your network.
I
Oh my goodness. Yeah, your network
believe
is.
watching. I'm back.
Yeah,
Can you
your
hear me?
network. Now I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
saying, even when you watch a mother breastfeeding a child, I enjoy looking at that because I can see this ultimate connection,
bond.
this beauty, this bond, this intimacy between mother and child, which normally I look beyond that breastfeeding moment. Imagine when you breastfeeding that child. the psychological benefits this child is going to have. Because you stop just putting aside the health benefits, just putting aside the nutritional benefits, just looking at the psychological benefits of the child. I don't know the studies, but looking at it, I can imagine that a child that really breastfed or who was really breastfed, psychologically they are so strong, psychologically they are so fully developed because they felt the warmth, they felt the connection with the mother from an early age, and that's the purest form of love, which I don't understand why other mothers choose not to breastfeed. Because they choose not to breastfeed because of cosmetic issues, or somebody don't want to be breastfeeding because they don't want matele abone to fall down, which for me it's not even worth it. And then coming back to the health benefits of breast milk, I mean, as we just said, for a kid, natural antibiotics. You can touch more on that as well.
Yes, Chomi. Okay, so now you've reminded me of something when you say some mothers don't want to breastfeed. But we have a comment from Fifine. She says, another reason for me not to breastfeed was that I would be so skinny. Plus, get habadijo. And Fifi is so thin. She's thinner than you. And she's got 4 kids.
Well, I'm not thin, Chomi. I'm not thin. Correction.
Oh, okay. According to you, you're not thin, but according to me, you are thin. But my next child, I'll definitely breastfeed. Didn't know the benefits. So let's start with the benefits first before we go out. So breast milk has got antibodies, ne? So breast milk boosts the child's immune system, so the child doesn't get sick easily. They can fight bacteria and viruses all on their own without really falling sick and you having to go to the doctor or the clinic. Number one. Number two, yes, the bond between mom and child. It's a bond. Number three, so I said the child doesn't really get sick. So both things like ear infection, eczema, stuff like that normally get, they don't get those. And this is kids that are only on breast milk.
And one of the things that they also of the things that they also don't get is the respiratory problems.
Infections, yes.
They don't get respiratory infections. And you realize that kids who also don't breastfeed, they tend to be constipated a lot.
Yes, that's the fourth benefit. They don't get constipation, they don't get diarrhea, they don't get stomach upset easily because of the milk is just perfect for them. So we do get kids that suffer from constipation or diarrhea that are on the bottle. And nurses and doctors do tell the mummies that for the first 6 months, they need to breastfeed. Only, no formula, no potato, mashed potato, nothing. Just be on breast milk. And they say this because of these benefits, that the child doesn't easily get sick. Or the other thing is that it increases the lifespan of both the mom and the child breastfeeding. Mortality rate of kids, kids don't succumb to illnesses and die when in the first weeks or the early years of existence. And then
there are kids like our princess here who was allergic to breast milk, even though she had to be taken off breast milk. The doctor suggested that she gets taken from breast milk because she couldn't. She get sick once she breastfed. So she was off breast milk at a very, very early stage.
Wow.
So
that's
it
amazing.
Seems like there are kids who kind of react to breast milk.
Sure.
So sometimes parents don't have a choice.
Yes.
Don't have a choice but take the child. Like the doctor suggested that we must take her off. Yeah, we must take her off breast milk. Even now she still doesn't take dairy as well. So she's allergic to dairy.
So she's
Generally. Yeah. I'm not sure because she can eat cheese. I'm not really sure that it's lactose intolerance because she can eat cheese, she can eat yogurt, and all that. The only thing that she doesn't eat is like fresh milk. Okay, like me.
Hey, like you. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the other benefit of kids who are breastfed for the full 6 months and more is that the IQ is higher than their counterparts. But because Princess is super intelligent. Oh my God.
Imagine if she was breastfed.
She would have been for
like today she's telling me now it's time for me to go and buy her uniform because now tomorrow she's going to school because she's now 3. And guess the school that she's going to? High school. She's 3, she's now ready to go to high school. I must go and buy her uniform.
She's 3. I want to go high school. Oh my goodness. So those are the benefits for kids being breastfed. They don't easily get sick, and it also they're not obese. They don't suffer from obesity. Those are some of the benefits, and it increases their lifespan. The benefit for mummies is that the womb goes back to its original state quicker when they breastfeed. The other nice benefit is that yes, it increases the lifespan. They are breastfeeding lessens the risk of them getting breast cancer, right? Ovarian cancer, kind of getting that arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, even lupus.
Wow.
Even lupus.
So even mothers got benefits from benefiting from breastfeeding.
It's a two-way thing. It's a two-way thing.
Right now, mothers should be made comfortable to breastfeed because it's so awkward for mothers to want to breastfeed because people find it disgusting. Like let's say, for instance, you're sitting at a restaurant and you want to breastfeed, they start calling you names. Whereas that's
what I wanted to address. That's what I wanted to address.
Because you are just feeding your child. You shouldn't be made to feel ashamed for feeding your child.
Thank you.
So people should start normalizing seeing parents or seeing mothers breastfeeding their kids because it's normal. That child is benefiting from that. The world is benefiting from that. Society is benefiting from that. Even the infant is benefiting from that.
Yes. So, and to me, there was a big issue about this whole breastfeeding thing earlier on one of the radio stations there. Top radio stations. And there was a girl, I take her like my little sister, ne? She was like, what do you think about this debate? I'm like, this is nothing we should be debating about. I'm like, if a child is hungry, I will feed them. I don't need to ask for permission from anyone. People don't have a problem watching pornography. That's fine.
Even sharing it,
they don't have a problem. But seeing a mother nurse their child, oh, woo, wow, no, the world ends. I actually got Kabunolo, my second child. I was at a restaurant and I was made to feel that, no,
baby,
why are you
busy? No, I'm busy. I'm coming. I'm still busy.
The princess, the princess, So my son Nahana Bonoto is turning 12 this year, but I can still remember it.
Please hold on for me. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, okay. So I was just saying, I was breastfeeding my child. My child is now turning the second born, last born, is turning 12, and I was breastfeeding her at a wimpy restaurant in Three Rivers. And this white guy's like, yeah, why are you what? And I was like, I don't need your permission to breastfeed my child. Let's get one thing straight. If you have a problem, take it up with somebody else. But me, I'm going to breastfeed my child. And what even was, I had like I was not even expecting my breast, but you can see that I'm breastfeeding my child. But this white man was making a big hoo-ha in the restaurant. Hey, breastfeeding. Hey, number one, let's get one thing straight. I don't need your permission to feed my child, just as you don't need mine to feed yours.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've always been assertive. I don't take BS from anybody. I don't care who you are, what's your background, how educated you are. If you come to my space and you act a fool, I will put you in your place.
You could exactly.
Yeah, I will put you in your place. So now we it's breastfeeding week, and kind of this week's the theme is what? Breastfeeding is what? It's everyone's responsibility.
Yes.
The theme for this year is breastfeeding is everyone's responsibility. So now we as a community everywhere, not just in South Africa, everywhere, we should not have, like you said, not have issues or make drama for a mom feeding her child. Because it saves both their lives, the mother and the child.
True. True.
Oh, and remember.
And people should also realize that breast milk is such a commodity where there was one time where I read an article where people actually go out there and buy breast milk for cosmetic benefits, like for skin. Yes, for skin care. Even though in South Africa it's illegal because it's considered a human tissue, but in other countries they actually have breastfeeding banks where you can purchase the milk from there. So it shows that breastfeeding it's a high commodity, and there are other mothers who can't even produce milk or have milk for their kids, and some even are willing to pay other mothers so that their kids can have those antibodies. So it shows how
the benefits. They
shows
benefits. Okay, and then remember the new way of breastfeeding. If this is a woman's breast, in our day, we were told to do this when we breastfeed. So now they say you cup your boob. So my mom calls it cell C. Remember, my mom is a pediatrician. She's among other things. So she drilled it in me that whenever you do the talks about breastfeeding, just tell them that this is no longer the way to breastfeed. This is the way to cup the breast for the child.
Wow, we learn every day.
We learn every day.
I'm ready.
Yeah, so
I'm ready. I'm ready to breastfeed.
So the breastfeeding. Some 10 years ago, I have a family member who got diagnosed with breast cancer. Some 10 years ago, she was married, no kids, and one of the reasons that the doctor gave my sister, family friend, was that she's never had kids, she's never breastfed. That's one of the reasons that she's got breast cancer. And I didn't understand for the life of me. I'm like, Dr. Nakijwang. So my mom is also a cancer specialist, oncologist. So she's like, yes, the breastfeeding, that suckling, they call it suckling, not sucking. Eh? She also made me say it correct. She's like, suckling. Yeah, she's a perfectionist like myself. So she said that motion. I don't know what it does. It stimulates the what and the what and the what. I don't know, but it minimizes the risk of a mother getting breast cancer. I was like,
it makes sense, though. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. It does make sense. on
Because
some level.
remember, cancer cells are normally, that's why they say you need to self-examine to feel if there are lumps on your breast. So it's like you massaging, you breaking, you relaxing. So
Yes, and you are increasing circulation.
Yeah, circulation. It makes sense.
Oh yes, Tommy. So breastfeeding is awesome. People must just get over themselves and know that it's life-saving for both the mother and the child. They must just go over themselves.
And then as leader Zandi already mentioned that the audience know that we're going to touch on product. He already mentioned that the pie cup helped her.
Yes,
probably in stimulation and also yeah, even if she's been breastfeeding for 14 months, she's still yeah, so it means it's doing wonders for her. So what other products can the breastfeeding moms take for can the breastfeeding moms take, let's say take, not necessarily take for breastfeeding?
The one that we always talk about.
Always talk about that.
Yes.
Always talk about that.
Let's call this the pregnancy combo. Pregnancy and post-pregnancy combo. For it's got folic acid. Remember, folic acid is very important for pregnant mummies and for growth, for rapid growth. So it's good for both mommy and child. So yeah, for both for DNA repair, it's excellent. And for the pregnant mummies, it helps with pregnancy as well. Balances hormones, minimizes acid. Remember when we are pregnant, what happens?
Hey, morning sickness.
Yes, morning. Yes, and the pack-up helps with the morning sickness. The women who are pregnant who were on the pack-up, they say they hardly had morning sickness because of the alkaline water from this cup. So berry oil, you'll never go wrong with berry oil. Never, ever. The berries are awesome. And they are both anti-aging.
So you'll finish your 9 months looking like a brand new person.
And it's unfortunate. Okay, Zandi says she's got network issues. She sent me an SMS. Zandi said as well with her child, he didn't when he was born, he wasn't wrinkled, stuff like that. He said he came out smooth. Because normally when babies are born, they are wrinkled.
Yay, okay, the little aliens.
So she says, and her son is too clever. My God, Chomi, she would send me videos, every now and then. But way too advanced for his age.
Don't mind me. I have to look at this girl. Whatever she's doing outside here, she went to fetch a chair. Now she wants to climb the chair so she can peep through the window.
Oh my God. So I know then we can call it a day. We've covered most of the things that we needed to cover. Isn't true?
Yeah, we did. So this week is breastfeeding week. So let's encourage our mothers. Let's encourage breastfeeding mothers to breastfeed. And just sit there and admire the wonderful work of God. I mean, that's that's one thing that you'll see, that there is a God out there when you're seeing a mom breastfeeding a child. It's a beautiful sight. Let's look at it like that this woman brought a life, and then they're nurturing this life. It's beautiful. So yeah.
Thank you. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself, Chomiak. Couldn't have said it better myself. So yeah, we're done now, Chomine. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all from Kia and Pulane.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next week, and then enjoy the rest of the week. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.